Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jeff with Send Collectibles. It's been a while since I've done a video. Haven't been ripping a ton of junk wax lately, or any wax for that matter. Been, getting the kids back to school and getting back into the groove. But with the holidays approaching and some time off coming up, we will get back into some videos. Today, the occasion is I just got a small order of cards back from PSA. This one took longer than normal. In previous videos, I've been getting them back in like 30 to 40 days. This one was pretty close to 60, and it was a relatively small order. It was one of the discounted orders, so like $16 a card. I believe all junk wax era stuff, some newer stuff, including 4 1996 Topps Kobe Bryant rookies, which I'll talk about in a moment. Depending on what grade they get, I'll tell you exactly why I have 6 in here, but 19 cards, and we'll see how we did. So most of these cards were cracked from wax on stream, and honestly, I don't even remember what's in here, so we'll run through them and see how we did. So on the top, I can see I've got at least a couple. Yeah, so 2 of the 4 Kobe Bryant rookies. So for those of you who collect Kobe's or were collecting cards in 1996, these are the Topps base cards. 1996 Topps card number 138. This in a PSA 10 is about a $700 card at least. In a 9, it's about 100, 100 and a quarter. And then it just goes down from there. I don't know what an 8 is, maybe 50 bucks. But on a previous video, I actually, I'm not even sure if I recorded this, but I bought a PSA 9, or sorry, an SGC 9. It looked fantastic. The SGC 9s go for between $70 and $100. So I cracked it out of the slab, threw it over to PSA, and actually got a 10. Got the upcharge, whatever, but I turned a $100 card into a $750 card. So I said, well, why don't we try that with a little more scale? I grabbed like 4 or 5, maybe 6 SGCs for on the cheap, like $80 a slab maybe. 4 of them looked good enough to crack. Cracked 4 of them, and that's what's in this order. So unfortunately, I didn't get any upcharges. Usually they tell you that you get upcharged, so I don't think I got any 10s back, which means I have to sweat out some 9s, because if I get 8s, I lost money, and 9s are break even-ish, maybe a slight win. Anyway, without any further ado, let's see how we did here. All right, so the first Kobe's a 9. Again, that's like a $125 card roughly. So if you're doing the math, like if you get these at SGC 9s for $80, $80.85, you send them to PSA for 16, you're up to roughly 100, you make about $25 on the card. So we got 1 9. Let's see what this next one is. All right, that's a 9 too. So again, make like 25 bucks, call it a wash, right? It's not nothing major. You're looking for that $750 hit, basically. All right, up next, we ripped a bunch of 1991 Skybox. Not a very expensive set when you get these in PSA 10s, the Jordans, all the Jordan cards that you're about to see, anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks. Not like a lot of the Jordans that are like in the $250 range. I think the reason for that is these are all white border. They have really, really high pop counts, really easy to get 10s on. So hopefully we did well on these. First card is 334. I believe that's him holding the trophy. Yep, super iconic card, PSA 10, nailed that. Like a $60 card, 50 or 60. Nothing crazy, but definitely want at least one for my PC. I believe I submitted 3 of these. Here's the second one. Nice, dimed that as well. Here comes the third one. Yep, dimed that as well. So these are pretty easy, as long as they're centered, no major issues. We submitted 3, we got 3 10s, which is fire. Card number 333, this is a sweet one. This is Jordan versus Magic Johnson. That's a PSA 10. I'm not sure how much this is off the top of my head, 75 bucks maybe, 60, 70. So 4 for 4 on the 91 Skybox. I believe this is the 91 Skybox base Jordan card I don't have in a 10 yet. Bam. Crushing the 10s on the 91 Skybox. So pretty easy to grade as long as they are in, centered, no major issues. All right, up next, it looks like I have 93-94 Jordan upper decks. I sent in 3 of these. They're all on the top. These are in a 10, I think like 150-ish. In a 9, they're a little better than break even, probably $30, $35. There's 1 9. Hoping for a 10 because I don't have a 10 for my PC. There's 2 9s. And let's get the third one. I'm pretty selective with these when I send them in. All right, third 9. So 3 for 3 on 9s. You know, not bad. Decent eye. Again, that's like a little better than break even. Here's one of the other Kobe's. So this is 3 out of 4. Oh, damn, that's an 8. So I don't know what this is worth in a PSA 8. It might be like $60 or so. I could be even off on that. So definitely lost on this one. Yeah, it could probably always crack it and send it back to SGC. Although the delta between PSA and SGC slabs is growing substantially. If you're going to grade cards, send them into PSA. If you're going to buy cards, buy them at a massive discount in SGC or CGC slabs, like a massive discount. If you haven't looked at them lately, it's really unreal how big the difference is between, I'll skip this LJ for a second, between the like the SGC prices and the PSA prices given the same grade for the slab. So again, like for a specific example, this Kobe in a 9, PSA 9, $125. This Kobe in a SGC 9, like $75, $80. No reason for that, in my opinion. SGC, great stuff. Shoot, all right, another 8. So we got 2 8s, 2 9s, so failed experiment there. Not super great on the Kobe's. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with those 8s. Probably not invest more money in them. All right, next card I sent in for my PC. I didn't expect to get a high grade on this, so if this gets an 8 or a 9, I'd be kind of shocked. This is a Fleer Retro Precious Metal Gem Larry Johnson, one of my all-time favorite players. Beautiful card. This is numbered 5 out of 150. 7 near mint. I'm totally fine with that. Just a gorgeous card. Not really counting that toward my, my gem rate because I knew that wasn't perfect, but a beautiful card. Here's a Michael Jordan 1990 Skybox. I sent in 1 of these so far, got a 10 on it. This one looked pretty good. Oof, that's an 8. It must be, that must be like centering issues, bottom versus top. I don't know. That one looked real good when no nicks in the corners and edges were good. Maybe I missed a dent, but 8 nonetheless. These next 2 cards, so if you've watched another reveal, just nostalgia purposes, I love the 92-93, the redemption card for the Shaquille O'Neal, the Shaq trade card that you sent in, you got the Shaq rookie. So in 93-94, they did a similar thing. You could get the whole 93-94 upper deck draft picks. One of them was a silver version ticket. One of them was a gold version ticket. I recently opened a box of these and opened both a silver and a gold ticket, which are relatively uncommon. No one's grading them, and I just really like them. So I graded them for my PC. These are cards TC1 and TC2 out of 93-94 upper deck basketball. The pop report on the 10s, I believe, is 0, and on the 9s, it might be like 1 per ticket. So I have a silver and a gold. So yeah, they both look good to me. So there's the gold ticket. That's a 9. I have no idea how much this is worth. It could be worth $20. It could be worth $120. I have no idea, but this is probably a pop 1 or a pop 2. And silver came back as a 9 too. So not terrible. These are just for my PC. Comment if you've redeemed these in the junk wax era, but kind of just cool cards in my opinion. All right, last 2 cards are 93-94 Michael Jordan, him after he won the championship, card number 204. I submitted 2 of these. Both of them looked really good. Dope. First one's a 10. So that's the 1993 NBA Finals. He won 3 in a row, so he's got the 3 up right there. These are pretty cool, by the way. So 93-94 upper deck has all the playoffs, like all the from the every single match, like all 8 of them. They have just highlight moments in those matches. So this is the finals one. Bulls are all over it. Jordan's all over it. So this is, I think this is like $100 plus card. Got one more, and it is a 9, so probably a little better than break even on that one. So overall, pretty happy with the outcome here. I had a whiff on this Jordan. I'll have to evaluate that, what happened there. The Kobe's were a bit of a failed experiment, so I'll have to go back and look at these. Like, I went over them with a fine-tooth comb. They look super centered. Corners and edges looked really good. So I don't know, that was kind of a whiff, but otherwise a pretty solid turnout. All the 91 sky boxes gemmed, so those appear to be pretty easy to gem, and a bunch of other 9s. So that's it, just a pretty minor reveal here. I got a massive order coming back, about 105 cards, I think. Ton of which I've opened on previous videos, so tune back into that. And you know, you can kind of see some of the stuff I'm displaying here in the background. Got some Peterson refractors there, some newer stuff, Josh Allen, a couple of criminals, Ray Rice and OJ Simpson making the cut. And I actually recently picked up this pretty sweet Chris Webber auto, 93-94 ROY Rookie of the Year, and that's on a Topps Black Gold. So if you're into any of this stuff, check me out on Instagram. I'm at Send Collectibles. And if you like junk wax era videos of breaking and revealing cards, pound that subscribe button and get an alert every time I post something. Till next time, have fun collecting, collect what you love, and have fun doing it. Take care.